Constitutionally, elections are due between July 23rd and August 22nd, but President Mnangagwa says they will be held earlier than July.
There are circumstances where you can hold an election earlier, and the only one that applies in this particular case would be where Parliament itself chooses to go earlier. It has to pass a resolution to dissolve itself. And if Parliament does that, elections must be held within 90 days of that resolution of Parliament.
Mnangagwa has promised a transparent contest, and many here expect him to live up to that.
There is a cry from the international community saying that we have to. They're saying democracy, democracy, democracy. So I'm sure Mnangagwa knows democracy is the launch pad where he's going to launch his policies and his future. And he also wants to create a very good image to the international community. I'm sure he's going to do that.
The early poll has raised concerns over outstanding electoral reforms being demanded by the opposition.
If they want to have elections before the scheduled time, it can only be for reasons of wanting to catch the opposition unprepared.
Observers want the attention to be on the fairness of the process.
Any country can have an election anytime. You can wake up and say, let's have an election. But there is no country that can have a credible, free and fair election anytime. A credible, free and fair election requires investment. And I'm not saying elections must be postponed here. I'm saying whatever time that is there must be adequately planned for and used towards having a credible election process. And that's where the focus must be, not a date.
The president's willingness to respect the outcome has also been welcomed.
So if he loses, he's the one who has lost. Zimbabweans they have chosen what we want.
President Mnangagwa has said he'll announce the election date next month. Farai Mwakutuya, CGTN, Harare, Zimbabwe.